Hey, how's it going? So do you sometimes think you have to be perfect? You've got to be perfect to build a business online. It's like me right now. I just finished my workout and I look like crap. And why would anybody post a video like I'm doing looking like this, right? So you need to be perfect. And how do you handle what others are going to think about you, right? So we're going to talk about in a second, but first this. So the real question is this. What are the strategies, techniques, and tools that you need to learn to generate residual income from the e-learning boom that's happening right now? My name is Jean-Serge and welcome to Course Income Secrets. So we talk about being perfect. How perfect do you have to be to build a business online? Well, the answer to that is pretty simple. You got to be as perfect as you are. You got to be you. You got to not worry about what people think. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't let what people think affect you, because we all do. We all have this this need to, I don't know how to say it, we have this need for acceptance, right? We have this need for others to accept us the way we are, right? If people don't accept us the way we are, it just feels wrong. It feels like we're not good enough. It feels like, people aren't going to like us. They're not gonna be, or they're not gonna want to hear from us. They're not gonna want to listen to our stories. They're not gonna want to, buy our stuff, obviously, right? So how perfect you have to be? Well, you have to be as perfect as you need to be for your audience to be interested in you, to like you. And that's like, if you're looking to attract people who are, I don't know, I guess let's be extreme here, who are snobs, right? People who only hang around those other perfect people, right? People that are never leave the house without completely being dressed perfectly with, clothes that cost thousands of dollars and makeup, and the kinds of people you see in these reality shows, or these celebrity shows, I guess you could say, on TV. And I'm not saying that to be, mean or anything. I'm just saying there's levels of perfection, right? People perceive that that's perfect, that that's the best you can be, right? How you look, how you dress, the things you own, the people you hang around with, that's being perfect, right? So that's the extreme. Now, if you're trying to attract those kinds of people, well, probably you need to be like that, because those people would only be attracted to people like them, right? But if you're trying to attract people like you, like you're real you, like me, I work out, I get up in the morning, and I have a day job, and I'm a programmer, and I do things on the computer, and if you're trying to attract somebody like you, that's the perfection you need. And the part that I talk about where, I worry about what people think, and that you need to kind of worry about what people think too. And it's just how life is. Worrying about what people think is just part of our nature, right? That doesn't mean that you shouldn't care what people think and just do what you want. And what it does mean is that you should surround yourself with people who won't put you down if you do something that they don't agree with. And if they do put you down, well, they shouldn't be around you. And I know that's harsh. It's not necessarily easy to do, but like for me, I'm surrounded by people that do what I do. They do attraction marketing, personal branding. They do online income generation. I'm surrounded by those people in all the Facebook groups I'm part of, the communities I'm part of, and in real life, I talk to people about this stuff. So the ones that are interested will have conversations with me. The ones that won't, they won't. So that you end up in a situation where the people around you are the people that are interested in that. So then it becomes not needed for you to be perfect in the eyes of the people that aren't interested in what you do. So being perfect, like still doing a video like this, looking like this, in this, after workout look, I haven't even showered yet, and all that, that only works if the people I'm trying to attract are people who care about working out, who care about being healthy, who aren't worried about being dressed, to the nine, as they say, and having perfect makeup on and always just showing online whenever they're perfectly showered and dressed and their hair done right and everything, right? And that's the thing. So you have to remember, what is it that you're trying to promote? What kind of audience that you have? What are you trying to attract in terms of people? And that helps you to define what you do. But the thing you got to remember is that the more authentic you are, the more real you are, the more you are, the better it'll be, because you won't have to work at it. You won't have to remember, oh, right, I can't do this, I can't do that there, because, I'm not in my perfect state right now. And if you just be you, then you don't have to worry about any of that, right? So that's, today's shorter video, shorter episode. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you think anybody needs to hear this message, then please go ahead and share. I'm sure they'd appreciate it, and I would too. This has been Course Income Secrets, the entrepreneur's blueprint to generating income from the e-learning boom. Some of your friends need to hear this message, so don't forget to share. For more content like this, go to CourseIncomeSecrets.com and make sure to subscribe and follow us here. My name is Jean-Serge. Until next time.